everyone, it's Amelia. So today we're going to talk about losing your stirrups while you're riding, because I'm sure if you guys have been riding for any amount of time, you've probably lost your stirrup. So one of the best things to do is to practice getting your stirrup back. So if you have the tendency of losing your stirrup, what you want to practice is just kind of at a standstill here. Kind of practice taking your foot out of the stirrup. Let me turn sideways. So taking your foot out of the stirrup and then bringing your toe up and being able to find that stirrup without looking. So like the last thing you want to do when you're riding is if you lose your stirrup, like you don't want to be like doing this and trying to look or have to reach down like this and get your foot in the stirrup, because that's going to be very problematic. So one thing that's really good to practice is just dropping your stirrup and then being able to pick your toe up and get that stirrup back. So I want you guys to comment below, let me know if you've dropped your stirrup while riding. So now I'm going to show you how to do that while you're going. So it's the same idea while you're riding. Like if I'm walking along, usually it doesn't happen in the walk, but if you lose your stirrup while you're walking, you've got to kind of bend your knee, lift your leg a little, and then find your way back into that stirrup. So what you don't want to do is this. So if you lose your stirrup, you don't want to like lean over and try to reach down and get that stirrup, because that puts you in a really bad position if your horse spooks or something happens. So same thing. So same thing at the trot. Like if you lose your stirrup, you want to just be able to bring that toe up and get your stirrup back. And same thing at the canter. Some horses get a little worried when they feel that stirrup flopping around on their side. So if I lose my stirrup, I lost my right stirrup, just want to bring that toe up and get my foot back in the saddle. So the other thing in an ideal world is that you prevent losing your stirrups, because if you're on a young horse or a green horse or a spooky horse, losing your stirrups puts you in a very compromised position. So while I'm riding around here, I'm trying to think about just keeping weight on the ball of my foot so that I don't risk losing my stirrup. And I also want to think that if I do put my leg on, I don't like draw my leg way up like that, but that I keep my leg long and the weight in my stirrup when I use my leg. So I hope that those things help you guys if you're losing your stirrup.